Ready? Yeah.
Oh, I'll order the usual. Half a chicken roast now yourself. Thanks very much. Are you going to order anything? I love the roast, but it is 50-50 for people. I would recommend fish and chips. I recommend it to my pals all the time and they love it. The chips are arguably better than chippers. Well, I'm Grace. Hey. It's always a pleasure to meet new people. As I've always said, the grub life is the pub life. Oh, what did you say? Oh, man, you lost. Oh, I can't believe it. I blame Maguire on him. Sure, I don't have a problem with any other player, but Maguire was a poor choice. Oh, I'm talking to Alan, the barman, about Man U. Have you ever heard of him? The defender is crap, Maguire. Sure, he couldn't kick a ball if it was 2 feet in front of him or on the top of his head. It's just not fast enough. Ever. Yeah, I agree, Alan. Martinez is a class player. He actually tries. Respect. Would you happen to know when the next match might be? Do you know when on Saturday? Oh, great. I'll be home by then. I can only watch the matches when I'm finished with kayaking and dance class. Both on Saturdays. My brother Luke takes me kayaking every week. I know I would be wrecked, yeah. There you go. Oh, Martinez is another defender from Man U. Do you enjoy watching soccer? I love Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho, Martinez. Oh, I just do not like Maguire. Do you ever know someone who you just cannot stand even though they're on the telly? He's constantly giving his goals away, and when that happens, it just gets me screaming. And when I get screaming, my dad gets even louder. We are like a frequency only known to aliens. The sound could electrocute an elder truth. Yeah, but when it gets loud, mostly my fault. I get stressed. I get stressed. It just balls up inside me with such strong, intense emotions. I just reach for my Man U scarf every time. The one I'm wearing now. I got it a month ago. My favourite one must be the first one I got. Now I have 10 and, well, the collection is still growing. I've been collecting since 2015. Each season there's newer merch, so I try and collect anything that I can get my hands on. Oh, I'll never forget my first scarf. Alan gave it to me. I'd been wanting it for a while and you'll never believe it, but he got it for me birthday. And the funny thing is, he only remembered when my birthday was. I only told him when my birthday was once. He just remembered. Funny, that scarf is in my room. A full collection of scarves. Every season I add my worn and stretched scarves on the wall. It helps me. So no scarf is left behind. Do you have any wild collections? You look like you do, wild like yourself. Eve, my elder sister and the family artiste, loves my collection. She said if you hang them all up on the wall beside my bed, it looks like a wall tapestry. I didn't see it like that. For me, it was a wall of memories. The first one I bought myself in 2017, the one my dad bought me when we first went to see a match together, and this is how I get nostalgic. Oh, I have a Man U veil. Did you notice? Oh, and obviously the scarf that's wrapped around my neck. I have a jersey. I have a coffee mug. Oh, I only use that for my berries tea. I have a tea set too, but I only use that for my fancy on special occasions. P.S. Do not give me lions. Or any type of coffee for that matter. Ugh, nasty. Oh, Here's your plate now, pal. Great service around here. I wouldn't expect anything less. Oh, by the way, are you new here? Or do you all just come on different days? I love the newbies. I think of us all as newcomers. Have you met me, Mum? She's right over there. Oh, I wouldn't think so. You'd remember if you met her. She's very memorable. I won't introduce you. She'll only embarrass you. And me too. If you do meet her later, I would be very cautious. She loves to tell people the things that do not need to be told. Oh, only yesterday, she was showing off this awful video of me dancing. Yes, I danced. It was at a wedding reception. The whole performance in the entirety all filmed. I never think anyone is watching me. I'm watching it back. I'm not sure if it was the champagne or the... No judgment from you. I'm almost old enough. And, like, it was a special occasion. I'm not sure if it could have been the champagne or the music. Had you ever been to a wedding? Well, the afters after the ceremony is so high. Everyone is floating. Just imagine yourself after one glass of strong champagne and a time in your life where you just didn't care. That was me. I really went for that dance as if it was my last one. Was that a bit morbid? I don't regret any of it. But watching it back, I had to cover my face. Oh, I couldn't see myself like that. That was only yesterday my mum showed off this video, so I need to keep my distance. You know, there's only so much that you can take. I love me mum. We normally always agree. Do you know Friends? Well, she's Rachel and I'm Phoebe. Oh, I just can't look at myself. But I like to dance for myself, not for anybody else. In Create Dance, my dance teacher Mark encourages us to have dance balls. He told us to think of it as dancing for yourself. This song. Do you know this song? It's very fun. When you dance, it's for yourself. That's where the magic happens. It almost becomes a necessity over urge. It's a feeling of freedom and joyfulness coexisting. It's a feeling, but it's almost like swimming on Mars. The planet doesn't have water, right? But you float. Since there's no water, you make your own rules. No matter how you feel in that trance, whatever dance moves or swim strokes, you know, they come to you. The music is just the sound of the planet while you float there as there's no water. It's unfamiliar at first and unpredictable, but after 12 years, dancing becomes natural to me. You know? Yeah. Sing along now. Come on. My brace. Alright, that's enough. Oh my God. Wild bunch. Dancing is very freeing. Suddenly I'm just transported. I'm just like a ball of energy. Oh, I can see it all. I dance every day and that feeling, it never gets old. Ma, shh, don't even. Stay there. I mean it this time. No, I don't want to tell that story. No, I don't want to tell that story. Fine. My mum, Eve and I went shopping one day next. We were looking for dresses for each other. Or we were meant to be. I was trying to tell them how I was struggling to find a dress. I was holding a floral dress that I told my mum I didn't like, but she picked it out for me to try on anyway. I called 3 times and I felt they were uninterested. So I just screamed 3 words that will stand to me forever. No, not I love you. No, listen to me. I just screamed 3 words. My opinion matters! Once I said this, there was a bit of a change in the air. I don't understand why. I don't understand why it was such a big deal. I personally didn't think that my scream was loud enough to garner attention. Maybe it was louder than I expected. Do other people not speak opinions about clothes? I would find that very strange. There was just this moment where the volume was gone. Some people stopped in their tracks. One woman glanced at us as she continued to search through the rails, and the rest were just amazed. My mum apologised after that, and it actually ended up being quite funny. My opinion does matter. So, how are the fish and chips? Tasty, right? Thought you might like them. What about the pub? I love it here, but do you? It reminds me of my grandpa a little. This was his favourite pub. Oh, I call him Grandpa Joe because, you know, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Well, that movie is as great as the book. I love Roald Dahl's books, and he loved that film. My Grandpa Joe doesn't come here anymore. He lives in Mount Hybla care home now. He started to forget things about 2 years ago, about 3 years ago, just like little things. Then he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and ever since then he's been in Mount Hybla. Oh, it's an extraordinary place. 4 music performances weekly, some with Sharon, the singer, who has a voice that could repair broken glass. I find the people there are awfully friendly. They serve tea of the highest quality. Berries. I also get to see my favourite dance partner. I always offer Grandpa Joe the first dance, but his memory is so short that every dance with me is his first dance. Oh, it can be anything from Frank Sinatra to ABBA to Elvis or Johnny Cash. The best country singer ever. Grandpa Joe always knows the words. Me and him always sing along. Sometimes my mum joins in with Eve and Luke when we're all there together. It surprises me how Joe can remember all these words, yet he doesn't remember people he sees every day. He plays the piano too. He's really good. Every time I see him during the afternoons, he's always playing the same 3 songs. He doesn't remember a lot, but he remembers me. Oh, I must be quite memorable. Isn't that right, Alan? Because he always says my name and talks to me, and I always love listening because unlike some musicians, his passion, it never dies. The piano he first learned on is actually being moved to our house. It isn't like a grand piano, but it is massive. To help you visualise it, we had to get rid of these 2 columns just to get it out the door of Grandpa Joe's house. That piano is in that house so long that everything around it has changed. The piano is over a century old. What are pianos made of that make them last that long? Like, it's 9 times my age, but not sure about yours though. I plan to follow in my granddad's footsteps and learn a song or two on piano. I think the Cranberries would be so good. Play Zombie on the piano. Oh, I can't wait to learn some songs. I can play the piano for my birthday then. It's my birthday in April. I'll be 18. Oh, woohoo. I know, the big age. I'm turning 18, but I still feel 15 in a lot of ways. I've almost left my teenage years behind, but not quite. I've started to think about a career I'll do. There's so much talk about it, it's ridiculous. From parents, family, strangers and teachers, all sorts and others. It's exhausting. Could I get paid to watch the telly? Or could I get paid to dog sit? Oh, only my dog though. Her name is Ruby and she's a golden retriever and she's gorgeous. We're 18 because, you're still a teen. Adults don't know whether to trust you. The older generation think all teens are up to no good. So unfair. Besides that, I have even more freedom if that's possible. Every day I have eaten poached eggs in the morning for breakfast, right? My mum is generous enough to make them for me for breakfast every day to wake me up for the day ahead. As I'm getting older and, getting more independent, I feel like this has been holding me back a little bit. I plan to learn cooking when I grow up. My mum says I definitely will. Most people are not aware that kitchens are actually some of the most dangerous places for people in wheelchairs. If not dangerous, well, quite uncomfortable. For example, no leg room in the counters, the oven is placed up too high, and counters are too difficult to open. My mum is working to combat some of these issues with a brand new kitchen. This is so I can learn how to cook and how to cook properly because I've never really been given the chance. I'm so excited to make scrambled eggs. I'm so excited to be able to make poached eggs. Oh my God. If the poached eggs are a success, then I can make some scrambles. In a few months I'll be able to vote. I could vote politicians in or out. Loads of people forget about this, but since the next election is next year, we should all make the effort to vote when we're of age. For my 18th, my sister is organising my whole party as a birthday present for me. Oh my God, wait. This is one of my favourite places because it's going to be here. In my head, I see loads of balloons and ribbons and, cricket decorations and a birthday cake and, of course, the chips. It's going to be great. You should come. Loads of people are coming. Like, Finto. My guy friend. My friend who is a guy. Don't get it twisted. His name is actually Finton, but I call him Finto. I have known that guy since we were in primary school together. He calls me Goulash. Like Gracie Goulash. Goulash is the name of like a Russian food or something. I'm not Russian. I'm Irish. But I just go along. He goes to my school as well. So we see each other quite often. We even have a secret handshake. Yep. Oh, I wish he was here so I could show you. He went to see Niall Horan last Friday with me. We had a ball. I like doing new things, meeting new people. It keeps me making new memories. I keep thinking about the future though. Like, it's good to have some options and it's good to have some options in mind, but I just want to live in the moment. I don't know really. My parents say that I have loads of time to think about it. But at least I know I want to be an entertainer. Have I been keeping you entertained this entire time? Am I doing a good job? Who knows? I'm saying, oh, I better go. I have loads to be doing today. Nice to meet you.